All right, so I think we're live. Let's see. Let's take a look. Hey Gary H, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let me just pull this up and pop it into the Discord channel. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll grab it, post it up in here. Nice to be with you, lovely folks, here on this Saturday. Live stream. Paste. Enter. Boom, we've got it. All right. So the plan today is we're going to talk a little bit about some of the features that have just come out, and we're going to talk a little bit about Mort. We haven't really used him yet, or at least I haven't. I haven't even summoned him yet, so we'll definitely be talking about him today in this live stream. Also, yes, hello, John Jensen. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Ray Johnston, nice to have you here as well. Let's see, we're trying to angle this so that the light is not coming right at y'all. Let's see, hold on. Let me see. All right, so the light, hopefully, well, there's still some light glare, but I'm trying to block this light right here. It's always a problem. I don't know why it's positioned like that. We'll try to make sure that it's hopefully not coming at you too much. Yeah, we'll see what I can do with the angling here. But anyway, all right. Ray Johnston, nice to have you here. Good day to you. How is everything going today? Everything's going really well today so far. It seems like it's been a great day. Really got a chance to get myself more organized. Not quite where I was wanting to be during the middle of the week. So we decided to get a little bit organized. And today I was able to get a lot of cleaning done. I would say probably 75-80% of where I want to be. So I still have all tomorrow if I need it, but I don't think it'll take that long. But we're getting to a good spot. Really, really feeling a lot organized, a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot nicer now. I can find stuff a lot more easily. I know where it is, so that is good. Hey, Francis. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Wally, good to see you. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Anthony, hello to you as well. So, a couple of things that we will have to touch on for sure is going to be, well, obviously, I want to start first by claiming some of these daily quests, well, the energy at least. And I got to do my Enchantaglyph. Always got to be a team player, right? So we're working on Jew here. And what we're finding is obviously with the new Guild War, right? So the Clash of Worlds, you need 15 heroes. That's what we're finding out here. Granted, we knew it. We needed them before for Grand Arena, but Grand Arena was just one aspect of the game that didn't seem super important. So we're gonna have to talk a little bit about what the flip is going on with Clash of War. So we're gonna have to talk about that a little bit. We're gonna see what y'all think so far, and we definitely need to also address this Dark Spirit Totem costing $45. Seems a little steep for multiple reasons. Maybe this is just me. Maybe it's not. You let me know. Also, I'm going to be munching on some chips. Hopefully the chewing's not annoyingly loud. If it is, let me know. I will stop eating. I apologize. But didn't get a chance to eat dinner, so I've been snacking on chips. I have an assortment of Lay's. And yeah, I think these are like the ruffle edge ones, and then I have barbecue as well. So apologies in advance. That's what we're munching on if you see me putting food in my mouth. Ray says that's good. Hey, Jason David, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Also, I should also mention at the top of this, the plan is to not have winners for this Saturday. We'll double up on winners next Saturday. I'll have a video out because now that I'm organized, I actually have room to stream. My desk before this live stream was just it had everything on it that like I needed to survive for the week. So putting it nicely to myself, it wasn't clean. So I couldn't make any content. So now we're in a spot we should be able to start making content again. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of where we're at. Yes. So we'll talk about this in a sec. Have I seen the drop rates for the Mort dolls? No, I haven't. Haven't seen anything on that. So tell me about that. Would love to hear about that as well. Francis says Grand Arena is win 2 out of 3, so 10 heroes is enough. That's a fair point. That's valid. It's valid. 40% should be 2 Mort dolls. Okay. Gary H said our guild met another Gold League guild from the same server as us in our day 3-4 cross server war. That sucks. I don't like that. I'm sorry for you, Gary. That's not how it should work, but it happens occasionally. It's not really not how things are supposed to go. Jason David saying, "Are you on a diet?" No. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. What happened was I was just watching college football all day, as well as some like playoff baseball. Totally lost track of time, and then it was time to stream. So, gonna be honest, that's kind of what happened. I was cleaning my room, was watching a bunch of sports, and yeah, the day just flew by. I don't know what to tell you. Gary said we lost them and dropped 170 positions. I wouldn't worry about positions too much. Ray was saying getting more Kyros Soulstones last week than Mort Soulstones this weekend. Yeah, I mean, I think they know that this is the more desired hero. I don't think there's any secret on that. So I do think that they might have done something sneaky like that. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Not that they have to disclose anything on it. So, makes sense to me. Not great, but it is what it is. Okay, going back to this Dark Spirit Totem, though, I think one reason it feels so expensive is $45 is the equivalent of a season pass. And the one time they had a hero or a Titan Totem event, the pass cost $15. I'm pretty sure that was a mistake. But even if it wasn't, right, you're seeing $45 for a singular totem fragment in addition to a bunch of other miscellaneous rewards for $45. So from that standpoint, this seems like a really bad deal. At least that's how I view it. Now, if we're looking at it from Hero Wars perspective, which is the most generous way possible for them, right? You would look at this from the standpoint of how many emeralds you would need to spend, I guess, essentially, at the Titan Valley Altar of Elements to be able to get a fragment, essentially. But I don't know if that's really a fair assessment, given how frequently we have these seasonal events. So I don't know. To me, it seems like it's a little bit steep. That's just my thoughts on it. Feel free to let me know if you guys ended up getting it or if you think it's a little steep as well. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. That's kind of how I'm going to put it right now. It is what it is. We're going to claim day number 6 right there, get our skin stones as well. We're going to start collecting some soul stones here of Mort, who we've just been talking about a little bit. I have not done anything in this event yet, so I don't have him summoned. You'll be seeing all that live as I do it, I guess, essentially. And we'll go from there. So I haven't even opened any Outland chests. We'll do that right now. We have been slacking a little bit. So we'll do that. Jason David says, by the way, will the new Titans be added to the summoning circle? As far as we know, eventually, but not anytime soon. So not before the new year. So the rest of this year, we will not, I believe, see these dark or light Titans available in the summoning sphere section until next year. So that's just what I've been told. Which to me means one of two things. One, they're going to drop it like during the... around probably most likely the birthday of Hero Wars. That tends to be kind of like they're telling us like, oh, we're gonna drop this like right when you least expect it, kind of when you forget that you need this. So I think that's what they're going to go for. Better claim that if it's only available for 23 more hours. Let's see that. Well, we'll claim it. We don't really need it. We'll claim it. Claim, claim. Nope. Claim, 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 claim. We are on a claiming spree right now. Should claim that as well. No. No. All right. So there we go. We went on a claiming spree. We got what we needed. Let me just make sure I'm not sitting on a bunch of portals because I just opened. I just claimed a lot of stuff, so I'm not even sure exactly what I claimed. Okay, we have a bunch of portal charges, meaning we got to start opening them up. So I think I've been sitting in this adventure since Friday. I did not do an adventure yesterday. Oh well, but that's okay. We got to do this, and I think the reason was I had a so I had a business event yesterday. Um, it's called like the Walkway on the Hudson. It's like basically there's a nice little yeah, I guess that's essentially what it's called, the Walkway on the Hudson. It's literally the longest existing walkway, I guess, over a body of water, I think. Um, in existence or something. I don't know I guess in the U.S. I'm not really sure the exact phrasing, but essentially it's a bridge that's been there forever that people can walk on. And basically it's like a nice little event. They had like fireworks and stuff. It was a later type of night, so I ended up just kind of like doing that, and so I did not do my usual, like I usually do my pet adventure late at night. Did not happen. Got home and fell asleep. So that was my day yesterday. So that's kind of also why there was no video on Mort. But we'll get into that right now. We'll talk about it. It's not like it was a big secret. We know we're getting Light Titans next week. First Light Titan will be unveiled very, very soon. And I think we actually already have clues as to what kind of skills he might be using, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check to review that. But we'll take a look. So let's start real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna look at my pets here. Can't really do too much for chorus right now. We'll open 10. What the heck? Oh my goodness, we got 10 biscuit soul stones. That's so not that many. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so so we got that. We got Sanctuary done. We got Energy. So we're working on Nebula right now. Nebula is one of the key heroes I have in my list of need to get her as close to finish as possible to get my 10 heroes, 15 heroes ready, so I can be a better participant, I think, in Clash of Worlds. What are you guys thinking of that so far? I mean, obviously, we heard one story already where someone is in the same exact server essentially and having to fight them. That doesn't sound super fun, gonna be honest. Let's take a look. So I think log wise, right, so we had 2 matchups so far. Our first one was against Funkamania. So let's see, very close matchup. You can see we only won by 3 points. I think this was one of those ones that could have gone either way. We didn't really know what the heck we were doing. They didn't know what the heck they were doing. It was kind of just a mess, honestly. There's a lot of victories everywhere, a lot of losses everywhere, a lot of questions as to why we couldn't defeat certain spots, right? And like I think the more we looked at this, the more it made sense, and I think that's why we did a little bit better the next time we fought, even though I think Allies was a tougher opponent. Just we had an easier time. We had a better understanding of what we were doing, and this time I feel like we're getting even a better understanding against Nemesis, who's still not a bad. They're not bad at all. I mean, obviously we're playing against certain teams that are continuing to win, but I think we have a better idea of our strengths as a team. Like individually, I know my teams are great against any Magic Attack teams. All 3 of my teams can take out a Magic Attack team. So like you could basically, even with buffs, doesn't matter. I can take them out. So like those are the teams I need to start attacking. My first 2 days I was attacking heroes who had like Kark or Yasmin, and they were boosted. So it was like really, really difficult to contend with. Now, so yeah, some of these buffs are, I feel like they're bugged a little as well. but they're really, really strong. Really strong. Let's see. I remember you got both the light and dark tone, which is worth $90. I did. I got really lucky with that, which we'll look at in a sec. But yes, I did get really, really, really lucky with that for sure. Kung Pao enter the fist. The COW in this game is insane. Yeah, I agree. Jason Davis says, I got 4 boxes on Adventure 13 for the first time yesterday. Congratulations. That's awesome. I love that. Ray says, also Morton Kiro's positions are wrong when you have them in a team lineup. Not going to be able to use them until they are 4-star at least. Yeah, they're pretty weak right now. I mean, as they are, you can't really, really use them. It's just unfortunate. Friend just says, I've enjoyed playing with different Heroes of Titans, but my additional teams are really weak compared to my main team. I get that. And Ray says some of the buffs were bugged. Let's take a look real quick at what we're looking at, right? So obviously you have to start by beating this first bridge. And obviously I can make more videos explaining this more in depth, but just for the purposes of looking at this, we'll take a look, right? So one thing that I find very interesting is that we can see what totems are active with what team lineups. And you can see actually what kind of star totem we're dealing with. Now, I don't know. This is a newer thing. So I noticed it this week when they added in Clash of Worlds. Now, I don't know exactly how this applies to... Yeah, so now we can actually see like, hey, look, they have absolute star totems here. Now it's less hidden, right? They're actually like showing you there are absolute totems here. So I thought this was kind of a cool new feature. I liked it from my standpoint because I like seeing, okay, this person has a 6-star totem. I'm not sure if this is how it's supposed to work, but that's how it's working right now. And it literally shows you exactly like, hey, look, this person has an absolute totem, 4-star totem. So now I'm not as worried if I'm using a 5-star, water totem, for example. Like I don't have a 5-star, but if you had a 5-star water totem, you wouldn't be concerned. Same here. You see it's a 5-star, 3-star, 4-star. So now you kind of have a clear picture of what you're dealing with, right? So it's kind of cool. I like that. Then you have to go to the Gates of Nature, which is more Titans. Pretty straightforward stuff. But I do really like the fact that it shows you exactly what you're dealing with. Now, here's where things get interesting. Each of these hero spots have a buff of some sort. Here you can see, right, there's a health increase for defense teams by 60%, including a tank hero in a defense team increases the buff by 10%. That means if you have a tank on your team, one tank, there's now a 70% defensive health increase, which is pretty significant, depending on who you look at. And here you can see they clearly all have a tank. So they get the buff. Then we got like barracks, right? This one doesn't have any buffs, which is pretty interesting. But there are a bunch that do. So Mage Academy as well does not. But some of these really do have some pretty scary buffs. And I think the further down you go, the more scary they are. So like here's one, 30% energy gain, including a control hero. So the front ones tend to have like, I would say like kind of lesser of a boost. But you can see here, right? Like this one right here is a Titan one. Increases energy gain for defense teams by 48%. And if you have a water Titan in your team, the buff is increased by 3%. So here you can see these are all water Titan teams. Makes sense. We've got Bastion of Fire, right? This increases Fire Titans defense teams max health by 128%. So here you can see there's like buffs that are adding to these teams. Bastion, for example, increasing magic defense for defense teams by 33%. Pretty significant. But yeah, you can basically see there's a bunch of different buffs that are just really, really strong. Citadel doesn't have any, which makes it an easier target once you get there. But, there's still a lot that you need to work through to get there. Again, we got an extra damage resist if you have Light Titans, which doesn't really apply right now, so it's just a weird thing. But, it's just something to be aware of. I think it's kind of cool. Not sure it's super, super relevant, but I thought those were some interesting things to point out. Not going to lie. Yep, okay. I've enjoyed playing with different Heroes Titans, but my additional teams are really weak compared to my main team. I understand that. I get it. Some of the buffs were bugged. Check the patch notes they released. They're never going to get it 100% right. Unfortunately, just never going to happen. I don't think it'll ever happen where they just get it 100% right. But, you know, you never know. There'll always be patch notes. I just expect that from now on. Just going to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with this. But yeah, I do like the new feature where they have a little explanation at least with the totems. I think that's cool. I like it. I think it evens the playing field a little bit and allows everyone to kind of be on the same page. On the same page. So I like it. All right, so that's that. I wanted to mention that. I do like the fact too that we now have 2 days, full days to attack, whereas before we didn't. So I kind of find that that's super helpful because I was more worried that we'd have one every day. I thought it'd be way more annoying. So I kind of like the fact that we have more time to do these. It seems a lot more time favorable than it was before. So yeah, kind of my thoughts on that. Hey Gujo, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Well, it says still have a long way to go on the Titan totems. I gotcha. I think everyone does. I mean, especially with these new totems released now, it's like we're all in the same boat. It's just gonna be one of those times. So we opened 10 totems or 10 Titan summoning Titan spheres there. Really mainly to get some Titan potions because I need a bunch to upgrade more when I do eventually summon him. Let's see, we can summon him now. We got a 1-star Mort. Looks kind of like a combination of Mary down here and maybe like Ignis, something like that. Combination of the two. But yeah, let's start with some upgrades of him on the level. So there is that. We're getting him up to level maybe 35. Yep, 35. So it's a start. You can see I was able to get Kyros to 4-star and him up to level 120. We got his skin up to level 45, which I think, you know, that's just going to be the majority of whatever I spend my bronze Guild War trophies is just going to simply go to Titan Skin Stones. It is what it is. I don't really have a need right now for gold Guild War trophies nor silver. I don't need them. So they're all going to go back into Titan Skin Stones. That's where we're at right now. So we're just going to try to maximize our Skin Stone return here. And just trade them all in for Titan Skin Stones. So we'll see how that plays out because you don't even need them to upgrade your totems anymore. We talked about this a little earlier, but if you're looking at your totems, which I still can't summon this one because literally it doesn't allow me to awaken it until I get 1 Light Titan, so I can't wait till next week. But here, right, I can actually upgrade the level with the Clash of Worlds trophy, which we may or may not do in a sec, but for right now I'm not going to do it yet. But it's interesting. So the further the enemy Titans are from its singularity, the less damage they take. Conjures a black hole in the center of the enemy team. Black hole drags in enemies and damages them for 5 seconds. The further they are, the less damage they take. And there's a certain amount of damage that's associated with that, and health is the key additional stat for Dark Titans, which I mean is interesting because the only other one that's been health so far has been Earth. So it's very intriguing that they're having this kind of skill. So this will add attack to Light Titans. But yeah, we're getting health. Very peculiar that there's 2 that are health and the rest are all attack. Anyway, that's a side note. That we just thought we'd talk about for no reason. Anyway, there's that. Let's go ahead and open some more summonings. We're going to get down to 204, so we're going to open 30 more of these, just in the hopes that we get some more Titan potions for our buddy Mort here, who we just summoned. So that is the plan. Not sure if I like the buffs on certain buildings. That's fair. Some of the buff buildings are weird. Well, it says first 2-star Water Titans and 1-star fire 1-star fire totem, 3-star Ray says they fixed the buffs. Francis says generals and GM have not been planning COW. Too difficult to know all the attack teams, who was used, who is still available. It's a little complex for sure. Well, it says Lucky. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will not complain at all about it. Been doing well. Been doing well. We're gonna trade these in real quick. I think they should go to a 3-day COW war 2 times a week. It's too much to do on the game. I definitely have not been playing as much lately. Just work's been crazy, so I get it. Jason David said thought the Dark Totem would look like a little puppy. I don't really know what that means. But, okay, alright. He thought it looked like a puppy. Fair enough. I guess it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. I would say it looks more like a bug right now based on the sharp teeth, but I don't know. Alright, so there's that. You know what? I think I will... Well, let's take a look real quick at the shop again. I know I looked at it last week briefly, but I didn't have anything to spend, so I didn't really think it was that worth my time. So we'll look at it right now. We got a Mirror Soul Stones. I need a bunch of those still. Iris, I do not need. These I will not be buying at any point in the near future unless I literally have all my Mirror Soul Stones and my totems are maxed. Like, what? 5,000 for this frame? Like, what? Also, these other ones, I don't know. I'm just, I can't justify getting that Squire avatar at all for 250 of these. Like, no. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but I think those are ridiculous. These, I think, are more reasonable. Like, these Soul Stones, sure. But what am I looking at here? Some of these are way too overpriced for what it is. It makes no sense. I'm going to be upgrading my Dark Totem as it currently stands. What are they doing with that? I don't know. Those rewards are not anything I'm interested in. So we're going to upgrade here. So we're up to level 11. We've got a bunch more Clash of World trophies we'll need. But, you know, sometimes I'm just at a loss. Like, I'm not sure how they can justify 5,000 of that kind of reward on a frame. I don't know. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. I don't get it. I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to move on and open up some of our Titan Artifact Spheres. We're going to get down to 250. Call it good. We're just going to try to accumulate some stuff. Also, super annoyed that we are not able to trade in fragments for Dark and Light Titans. I think we eventually should be able to. I think it's crazy that we haven't been able to this point, and we still can't. Makes no sense. Very frustrating. Like, what? They better be added eventually, but right now it's a little frustrating. I don't love it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. I don't think I can do anything. Oh, we can summon Kyros' first artifact. Finally. So there's that. We have a level 1 Dark Star of Nephthys. We have maxed out his crown. I just had enough essences to do so, so we did it. I don't know if we'll do it here, but we also were upgrading the last artifact a little bit. We got it up to level 80 here. Maybe we'll go to level 10. We'll call that fair enough. So there we go. Dark Star of Nephthys. Here we have Nephthys' Vambraces, which we can't awaken yet, but we can awaken level 1 Crown of Darkness and level 1 Gleaming Balance Seal. So we will, because we can. so we did. So there we go. Maybe I'll open a couple more. We'll do 50, so we'll do 5 more of these openings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there we go. We got our 50 more. Let's see. Can we do anything further here? I think we can evolve this, so we will. A 2-star Gleaming Attack Seal artifact for our Kyros. Kyros? You know what I mean. Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at with the introductory Titans, Kyros, and Mort. So next steps are to continue to increase their skills, abilities, levels, whatever. And we need to do skins too, because I think there's a certain number of skins. If you upgrade it to like, I don't know, what was it? You get like better rewards. Let's see. I don't want to be wrong, so we'll take a quick look. Grim Hunter. Upgrade a level by 30. 80 levels will get us some more. And 40 will get us there. So we might as well try to do 40 on the new Mort, because his level should be easier to do hypothetically. So we'll evolve first till 2-star Mort. Nope, no we won't. We need to get more gold. So we'll run that later. But for now, we'll just upgrade to level 50 maybe? Yeah, level 50. Skins, hopefully we can get to level 41, maybe 40. We got to level 32. I'd still call that decent. Not bad. Could have been better, but not bad, right? Daily quest, collect. Create enemy level, yeah. Yeah, so we got to level 32, 8 more to go. Not really seeing that happening given that I don't have any more Guild War trophies that I can use, because quite frankly they didn't give us any more because the guild week is over. So basically that just means they didn't give us enough time to recuperate, but that's classic Hero Wars. What are you going to say? Anyway, so there's that. Ooh, we want the drummers fancy. Serenity Stone, sure. We'll claim some Soul Stones as well. Tower Shop. I always seem to need these Spheres of Power, so we'll grab them. We'll also be needing to do our dungeon run because we need gold, so we can upgrade our Mort to level 2. The Vanquished Absolute, my worst nightmare of a fragment. That's okay. Gotta do what we gotta do. So 10 more. I guess we can trade in 10. 25. 26 to 52. I don't think we'll be able to do anything with this though. 260. Probably not enough. Wait, do I also... Let's see. Do I have an item that would allow me to get Titan Skin Stones? These are only Titan artifacts, right? I think they're only Titan artifacts. Do I risk the biscuit and open it? Ooh, I could open the more dolls, I guess, too. I have 60 of those. Yeah, we'll open it, see what happens here. Maybe get nothing, maybe get something. Thought the Dark Totem looked like a little puppy. Yeah. With mobile getting new devil skins, any chance Facebook Web will get them at Spooky Fest? I would go with 100% chance that that happens, yes. We're less than, I mean, we're in the month. So, like, I definitely think we're going to be seeing, new skins that you were just talking about, the devil skins, for October, for Halloween. Literally, probably as soon as the Light Titan event ends, which this is also why I don't understand why they did this. They should have done Light Titans first, this week and last week, and this week they should have done Dark Titans because it leads into Halloween. Like, missed opportunities. That's all I'm saying. Missed opportunities. They should have done it, and they did. Missed opportunities. Okay, getting back to this. Ching Mao would be interesting. Okay. Yep. Not sure what stat she would get. Dodge, hopefully. She tends to be defeated. Have to open more and more dolls to get more skin stones. Yeah, that's where we're at, John. I think we're right there with you. So we opened some more dolls. Do we have any left? Oh, yeah, we got 58. So we went from 60 to 58. Didn't really seem like we got much there. Maybe I missed it. But anyway, so there we go. Who else was named for Spooky Fest skin? I know the other is Faceless, but who's the other? I don't remember off the top of my head, but we'll have to look to figure that out. Risk that buttery biscuit. Yes, there we go. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, much appreciated for sure. But yeah, we just crushed 60 plus 58. Now we're at 40 more dolls. So we'll see. Usually 40 drops to like 32, and then the next one's pretty bad. 30. Okay, 30 to 28. 30 to 32. Wow, he went up. Then now we go down to like 20, 25. Let's see. 26. Okay, 26 to 24 probably. Or 18. 20. Okay, 20. So opening a fair amount of dolls here, not seeing, I mean, a whole lot, but that's okay. We'll see what we ended up with. 8 more mort. 2 dolls left. We'll just hold on to those for now. Not really seeing a purpose to opening them unless I'm literally like 150 off, but doubt it. Let's see. What can we do for our boy Mort? We can evolve. Oh, we can evolve again. So now he's at 3 stars. He's the all-consuming hunger. Kyros was the Twilight Eater. We have the all-consuming hunger, though. Interesting. There he is, all-consuming hunger. So level 33 is where we're able to get him to. Let's see. What else can we do with our boy Mort? Not too much that I can see. Don't really have a need to open those. Don't remember what that is, but I'm pretty sure I don't need to open it. Valuable prizes, not really relevant right now. No. Okay, so we're good. Oh, you know what we can do? We can trade these in to upgrade the level of our Titan. So we'll do 83 and 34. We'll see how far that takes us. So that should be a fair number of Titan Soul Stones we can trade in for some Titan Potions. So we're going to trade those in, get some Titan Potions, upgrade our Mort, a couple more levels. Level 64. He's grown from a level 1 to level 64 Mort. Alright, so that gets us to 60 levels. So I guess we need to get to 80 and 40. 80, 40 are the magic numbers. I guess we can do it. I don't think it's a problem. I'm going to hold on to the summoning spheres, though. We're going to do it this way, because even though I know it's kind of not a waste, but I don't really see them adding anything to these boxes as they are. They've already said they don't want to do that. They're going to create a new light and dark box. Crazy. Anyway, so we're just going to open them, because what the heck? Doesn't make sense not to. So that is the plan right now. Open them up, trade them in, Titan Potion it up, and we're going to go do our boy Mort, get him to level 80 hopefully. No, level 75. Let's see, maybe the Mort dolls can carry us to the finish to level 80 or get close. 180. Alright, 14 more dolls. Let's see what we get. Ten. 12. 8. Nope. 8. And 10. 12. 8. 6. 4. And we stop at 2. Okay. So let's see. We can do what? What can we do? We can do an exchange, which we will do there. I'm going to do a tower run before I forget. Grab that for sure. Wonder what new frontline mage we will get on mobile, since Satori as a frontline mage is bad. Terrible, actually, but yes. Should be intriguing, though. I do think... Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Satori needs some help. Put it that way. Releasing new Titans will probably go until the end of November, so probably free-to-play Skinstone event, Spooky Fest before Light Titans. No, the way they framed it, literally it sounded like Light Titans was next. My understanding. The Red Dalek says, have we talked about Clash of Worlds? Yes, we just talked about that actually. And how time-consuming it has become. Honestly, I just do my Titan hits the first day. The second day, I do my hero hits. So I break it up so I don't have to worry about it too much. I let other people kind of go as well. And usually, if I'm one of the last ones to attack, it makes it easier sometimes because it's like what's left. But I don't know. That's just how my strategy has been for it so far. I haven't spent too much time looking at it. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't expect as great results as you would normally get in a guild war because, quite frankly, there's a ton of buffs and they don't always work right. I don't know. That's just how I would go about it. Don't expect too much out of it, and you might get some cool rewards. Kind of the way I look at it. Try to look at it not too seriously. Try not to invest too much time into it. I knew it was going to be a time eater as soon as we looked at it. It just don't love that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Trade that in. All right, Mort. Since you need to get to level 80, we might as well do a couple more. So we'll get it down to like 150. See how that goes. But you see what I'm saying with Mary? Mary kind of looks like Mort a little bit, in my opinion. And Ignis, like the top part of him, kind of looks like Ignis. And the bottom part reminds me of like Mary. Like this part right here. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, absolutely. We've been talking about that for sure. But yeah, I will say, I mean, for me, it hasn't been super time consuming. But I also Red Dalek. I'm not the one planning these these matchups anymore in Clash of Worlds. Which, if I was, I think this would be a nightmare. But given that I'm not planning that, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like it. But yeah, so this is kind of my team setup right now. I'm gonna see like I have a very Kark heavy team. I will switch this up occasionally. So if you're an enemy, be aware this is not my set lineup every time. We got the twins here with Cleaver and some off-brand protection control. So kind of works out in my favor in that regard. So I don't know. I like my team so far. I'll probably be ending up changing them around, but so far not the worst thing. And yeah, I will say if you are someone who has to plan these wars, I'm sorry that is a lot of work. I do not envy you, but my hat's off to you if you're someone who has to do that. Good evening, Bass. Nice to have you here. Absolutely, absolutely. Francis Egan says from Q&A, from late September to late November, 2 Dark Titans and a totem will appear in the game, followed by 2 Light Titans and their totem. Yeah, so for me, this just tells me like that they are gonna drop the Light Titans right after. Maybe we get a break in between these two, like maybe next week we get a off week, but we know we're getting Light Titans shortly after that. It's just gonna be how it is. Unfortunately, fortunately, however you look at it. But anyway, we picked up some more potions here for our boy Mort, who's eating them like nobody's business. He's finally up to level 80. Skin-wise, he's up to level 34. So he's moving up. He's been eating up all the potions that he can get. And absorbing all the skin stones he can. So there's that. We are at 290 Mort Soul Stones. Can we get him to level 35? Right now I'm leaning towards no. want to spend that energy if I don't have to. Yeah, I don't want to spend the energy, so I'm not going to. Let's see. I do have enough emeralds to do that, though, so we will do that. Let's see, Nebula needs a bunch of the evening curfews, and we're doing it later in the day, so hopefully that helps our odds. Probably not. But anyway, evening curfews. There we go. Grabbed a couple. I'm going to grab that. We're going to start off our upgrade of skills. Cornelius. Nope. Although Cornelius needs that, we'll equip it to him. He's a hero I'm looking to hopefully invest more in the future in, because I feel like I see a lot of Celeste still. So I like his effects on the matchups when Celeste is involved. So I really like that. So there we go. We've got that up there. Getting notifications on different football games going on right now around the league. So that's interesting. Special events claim. All right, so we still got a day for our Mort. Hopefully we'll be able to get him to level 35 on the skins. I don't know if we can get to 40, but 35 would be nice. Let's see. Do we even have any more Morts? At 12. Let's see what we get out of these platinum boxes. No energy. Energy! Nice! We got it. Alright, so we got some energy. How far are we now? Nice. So we did just get enough energy to get 2 more Mort dolls, which we will now open. 14 more dolls. Boom. Okay, we still need a lot more if we're getting to level 35. How many do we have now? Nope, still need more. Like 4 times that. I'm getting some lucky Mort drops, though, I will say, so far with my my Mort dolls. I'm not going to complain. I do also think that a lot of bugs usually occur earlier in the Hero Wars events, so I try not to open my things till mid or later in the event, because I just find that there's a lot of mistakes. But anyway, that's a side note as well. Because I know someone was saying that the drops are bad. Maybe that was early on and they had to fix it. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. We opened everything we could. We'll summon 2 Araji for no real reason other than to collect their soul stones. And trade them into the merchant. And get some potions. Alright, so here's our Mort. Artifacts, skins, we need a bunch more. We can't do it. Level we can, though, to 83. Alright, so Mort is up to level 83. We'll try to keep an eye on that. Oh, with everything going on, I also have to do Asgard. So we will do 1 hit in Asgard and go from there. Let's see, Hall of Fame. We didn't claim it that last week, so we will claim it now. Top guilds. Okay, cool. Astral Seer. Open 1. Because the rewards that I want are not today. Guild Raid. John Jens says the only skins I have leveled are my Guild War Titans. Yeah, I mean, eventually it's going to be all of them if we have the way Clash of Worlds is going. Yeah, who knows? Maybe eventually they'll be like, oh, all your Titan teams are now involved. The worst. The worst. All right, let's see what we can do here. Probably going to deal maybe 5 mil damage max, even with my best team. I've been barely getting 1 mil. This guy's so tough. All right, see how it goes. I mean, maybe it's also because I'm not buffed, but at the same time, this is a tough matchup. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Osh, the stronger he gets, the tougher he is to take down. That's my bottom line. Not really the most sound argument, but it just, he gets tough when he gets stronger, and so my team just is not fully maxed out yet, so they can't handle him, and right now I don't have any buffs. Eventually we'll get there, but my Isaac got taken down pretty quick. Got a mil damage though. I would say that's a step in the right direction. I'm not even sure I got a mil last time. We got 2 mil. Oof, ouch. Q's doing what he can. Staying alive, staying alive. You tried. 3.5 mil, we'll take it. We'll take it. Against level 160 Mort, he's tough. Or not Mort, 160 Osh, sorry. We're talking about Mort so much, I'm now thinking that it's all Mort. Use Axel as team pet for Osh, team on level 160. I guess we'll have to do that on the next one. I really wasn't even thinking about it. So maybe, yeah, in the future we'll do that. That probably makes sense, considering Osh is tough. So we'll definitely look at that a little bit more seriously in the future. But right now I'm still working on just really getting my Titans or my heroes as strong as possible. And now that Clash of Worlds has come about, really need to focus on that. But it is what it is. We're getting there. We're getting there. John Jen says, can you do another Titan skin level? That's what I did. The only skins I have leveled are my Guild Wars. Yeah, no, unfortunately for me, I can't. I can show you why, but I can't. Because Mort is literally my weakest Titan with skins. So if you look at my skins, all my Titans, they're all done. Other than Mort and Kuros. So Kuros is level 45 and Mort is level 34. Do not click on that. So anyway, yeah. So unfortunately I can't. I would if I could, but I can't. And as far as I know, there's no reset option. So stuck with that for now. All right, so we did our one attack. I'm going to check the merchant, and then we're going to wrap up the stream for today. But we're going to start testing with the Dark Titans tomorrow. I can't wait till we get 3 Dark Titans, because I literally can't use the totem. Wait, can we use the Dark Totems now? Can we use it? I think we can. Can we? Does the Dark Totem activate? So it's activated. And it's here. It's there. Oh. So we will mess with that tomorrow. That is the plan. So tomorrow's live stream will be involving testing out those Dark Totem spheres. And I kind of want to see how it works in tandem with a secondary totem fragment. So we'll be messing with that for sure. We'll be talking about that for sure. From Q&A, yeah, okay, gotcha. I hate doing COW simply because I still have lower heroes since I jumped to an older server. At least you're in silver. Can you do another Titan skin level? Yeah, no, unfortunately not. It's a crazy mode, but fun. Need only 2 dark for light, and two dark and 2 light. You go run into that on the next 2 Titans that come out. Going to be very hard to get level 40 or 40 skins for both of them. Absolutely. So we're going to have to test this out tomorrow for sure. We're going to be messing with the Dark Totem and doing some experimentation with some of the other totems and seeing how that works. I'm curious. So that is the game plan. Did I notice Mort was in the front? He should be in the back line. Wasn't really paying attention. But yes, Mort should be back here. He's more, yeah, that's weird. They're going to have to fix that. But that's classic Hero Wars. Got some bugs in it. We got to fix them. But yeah, anyway, so that is kind of what we were looking at today. So a brief overview of Clash of Worlds. If you hadn't noticed, there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, obviously, it is a very time intensive thing. So please make sure you thank your planners, your guild masters, whoever's doing a lot of that planning. That's a lot of work. So hats off to them. This game mode is a lot, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see how it all ends up shaking out. Obviously, there's some bugs still to work out as well. We're still working with it. And so, I mean, I'll be making some more content here very, very soon. That's the plan. Expect a video out for the Saturday contest this week. My plan is to get it out tomorrow before the live stream. That's the goal. I keep saying that, but I'm going to write it down, and I have the space now to do so. So hopefully I can follow through on that. But yeah, have there been a lot more bugs lately in Hero Wars? Yeah, there's been a lot more, and I think part of that is just they're putting in so much new coding, new game modes. It's just messing with stuff for sure. So yeah, it is a concern right now, Red Dalek. Definitely working on it. For example, we still have that more issue with where he's standing. But luckily, it's not going to be a huge factor for most players because they're not going to have maxed out Mort and Kyros yet unless they're a huge spender. But anyway, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. Tomorrow's live stream, we'll be talking more about the totem and kind of testing out with it and experimenting. So with that being said, we'll also have 2 winners, right? One for Facebook, one for web, because we do have the October contest up on Discord. If you're not already entered, make sure you enter. Gonna be doing those names later tomorrow, and we'll have some winners then. So with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on this stream, and I look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. Thank you, everyone.